Welcome to Twin Bridge Dairy Goats. We're glad you're here.
It's about family, farm, and our girls.
We're located in beautiful central Oklahoma where the wind comes sweeping down the plain. Share our experiences, what we've learned, what we're still learning. It's about triumphs as well as failures.
They love me.
It's not the easiest thing you can do. There are always challenges, but it's the best life for us. We believe you should learn something every day. Follow us on our journey. There's always something going on at the farm, so come along. This is what happened today.
It's happened again. So Cami is Mulan's granddaughter and a Lincoln daughter out of Chloe. And this little buckling sire is Pat's Black Oak. J Cash, I think that's correct.
Yes.
My sister Hanson Never Done Farms owns him. And this little guy is an F1 Mini Nubian. And absolutely gorgeous. Gorgeous. His coloring is awesome. I am excited to see how his ears unfold and that nose. But, you know, really, it's the udder that is behind him. And all of the genetics that Cash brings into the herd. That will be passed on through this little buckling. Super excited. Super excited. Sorry to miss it, Cami. Camille, but you did great. She has still not passed her afterbirth yet, but he has latched on several times. She has had molasses water and selenium and some B12. And he's had a little bit of selenium and some Jump Start. We are going to set out here and make sure that she is, which she is. She's been very attentive to him. But I would like to make sure that she passes her afterbirth okay. And so we'll give you guys an update in a day or two after this little boy unfolds. Next up is Magnolia. She is due on the 26th, and hopefully I can be present for that one.
Yeah, hopefully we can catch that one.
Look at those boys. Oh my goodness. You know, I knew that we was going to have a boy year. It started off pretty good. Pretty good. It is still so bitterly cold here in Oklahoma. I think Brian said with the wind chill this morning, we're in the negatives. But I just had to come out here and brave it. Of course, I have to do my chores, but I'm spending a little extra time looking at these cuties. Both gorgeous little boys. I am so thrilled with them so far. I am super impressed with those ears. You know, I understand that that breed character is just that. It's breed character, the long ears, the Roman nose in the mini Nubians. You know, those are the things that we look for and stuff. But I also understand that you don't milk ears. But super happy with that. I think I said in the beginning, in the very first video showing these little boys, Mulan has always had kids with airplane ears, bred to Vaughn. And so this year, for this year's kidding, we bred her to Lincoln to see if anything changed. And Sure enough. Sure enough. Sure enough. But anyways, they're nice and toasty in their barrel, their warming barrel. This is something that we've had for a few years out here in Oklahoma. These work fantastic. Fantastic. I brought them and took them out of the back of the barn yesterday and plugged in the warming barrels outside. Mulan is a fantastic mom, so whenever they need to nurse, she will come back to them and talk to them and pull them out of there, and they will nurse. But for now, they're hiding out in the warming barrel, and that's just great. Very happy with that. All we did was take a rubber barrel, food grade, absolutely. And Brian cut the hole out. We cut a hole in the top of it so that we could put down the Premier 1 lamps. That's all we use. Rated, you know, fantastic, safest for this issue and stuff. But you guys can hear somebody in the back of the barn. We'll go take a peek. Hello, girl. I cannot believe that right there. That right there. Our little Cami decided yesterday that she was going to kid. I had her scheduled to kid I had her scheduled for, her kidding date was January 24th. Yesterday, I was out here yesterday morning doing chores. Noticed that the wind was blowing whenever I fed them alfalfa the night before. And so there was quite a few alfalfa leaves and stems in my walkway between my two pens. And I physically brought her out there, so that she could eat them up. And she did. Her, Mila, Belle, they all three sat out there and nibbled and ate all of those little alfalfa leaves. I watched her specifically for a bit because I wanted to make sure that, you know, we wasn't close to kidding. Saw no signs. Checked her backside. No signs of her being in labor. I was out here for 40 minutes in the frigid cold. Checked my camera. Went back in. Checked my cameras a couple of times. Come back out at 1 o'clock to open this door for Mulan and her littles so they could go out in the little birthing stall. And this little boy was on the ground with Cami. Had just happened, probably. She hadn't cleaned him up completely. Rushed and got my towels, started drying him up, drying him off, moved her in here with the heat lamp, and started working him over. And oh my goodness, you guys. We have one single little buckling, which is not unusual for a first freshener. But isn't he gorgeous? He is a F1 mini Nubian. I expected airplane ears from the Nigis. That is a, breed characteristic that they have. But super impressed right now that his ears are as long as they are. They are still not the breed standard. Breed standard is the tip of their ears has got to reach their nose, and they will not do that. But poor little thing, he's cold. I think I'll move him over here. Oh, don't be afraid. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. Oh, and see, she's so attentive. He cries and... But he has got a full belly. Mama is doing fantastic as a first freshener. But super, super happy. I was hoping for a girl just because I kind of wanted a girl out of cash as a first freshener. But very satisfied with a boy also. I did tell, hey, you don't need to be doing that. Stop that. I'm going to have to raise that because I do not want her touching it. Stop. Stop. I am going to open the door here and let her go back and forth between the back of the barn and outside so she can see her friends and family. Goats are herd animals, and she needs her companions. But anyways, I'm just thrilled with this little boy. I told Arisha that I'm going to have several bucks to choose from. Since we lost Vaughn this year or last year, late last year, I am going to be replacing him with a buckling from my own herd. But I will have lots of bucklings to send to new homes also. So if you guys are interested, shoot me a message. You can email me or contact me through the Facebook page, and we can discuss that. Next up is Magnolia, and I believe her kidding date is January 26th. I'm hoping for warmer weather for sure. We are going to start warming up a bit today. But Sunday and Monday, I believe, we've got chances of ice. A storm coming in with more frigid temps and might get some freezing rain, which I don't like because that causes the power to go out, and that won't be good. But anyways, you guys, this is what happened yesterday. Oh, just heard the door to the house shut. Brian must be on his way out. I've got a couple more things to do, and I'm going back in. My fingers are starting to ice over. Chat later.